Let's get to practice then. So I'm just going to turn this around. Good. Lovely. Good morning. Come sitting down to a comfortable seated position, whatever suits you. Yes, brilliant. Okay, so I'll just give you a moment to come to the space whilst I do my hair. You can sit on something if you like. So, as usual, I've got the very flat, very inappropriate, totally unprofessional yoga blocks that are flat books. Some people might want to sit on them. Hopefully yours are a little bit chunkier than mine. I don't like buying things, but there we go. So sit on them or sit on a chair or come all the way down to the sit bones and come into Sukhasana, easy pose. So you're just dropping the knees out to the side if that's possible. Bringing the hands to the knees or into Gyan Mudra, index finger thumb touch. Bring the back of the hands to the kneecaps. Lovely. Happy Thursday everybody. Let's get a lovely nice sort of energetic Kundalini flow going. So let's first of all, before we start, think about elongating the spine. So we are creating extra space in between each vertebra of the spine. So like a nice tall ballerina from the tailbone up to the crown. And then think about having a straight neck. So we don't want to be tilting our head back like this. That stops the flow of energy. So we want to have the chin lightly tucked in, not down, but just lightly tucked in. So almost like parallel to the floor. And then to start with, to begin, let's just close our eyes down and bring the awareness to a nice steady breath. So quite a nice meditative breath to start with. So you might draw the breath in through the nose and allow it to expand the lower abdominals first of all. So it's not just a chest breath, it's a long deep breath. It's coming into the belly, then into the chest and all the way up here and then down from the upper body to the lower body. So it's nice sort of like opening and relaxing breath. Fab. Just finding a moment of stillness, finding a moment to come back to yourself without distractions as much as possible. Connecting to the rhythm of the breath. Kundalini Yoga is very much about rhythm and vibration and moving energy around the body. So the breath is a good place to start with this. It's like an internal massage. So you're trying to breathe fresh oxygen into every single area of the body. And bring the palms to touch at the centre of the heart space. Press the palms together. We'll begin tuning in just a couple of moments. First of all, take a big inhale through the nose. So we'll inhale, then exhale, and then we'll start to tune in. Okay, big inhalation through the nose. Slow exhalation out the mouth. Big inhalation through the nose, really deep one this time, and we'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, 3 times. So big inhale. Exhale for Om. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And again, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And another big breath in, last round, deep breath. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Cool. Just pop the hands back to the lap. Take a couple of natural rounds of breath. And open the eyes up. Let's start the practice. Cool. So we've tuned in. Honour the inner guide. Don't just listen to me. Think about being your own teacher, because that's what we are really. I'm just guiding you through the movements. Okay, from here, we might bring these blocks in. Let's hope they're a little bit better than mine. And I want you to come into a sort of squatted frog position with a nice straight spine. Now, we're squatting on the balls of the feet. We're not like in Malasana where we've got the heels to the floor. We're on the ball of the feet and on the toes. And we're going to take the knees out to the side. So eventually we're going to start to bring the heels together, which might be quite challenging for some people. It's a bit challenging for me actually. If it's too much, you know, you can just separate them apart, knees out to the side. If you feel you can't get all the way down here with the hands, you might bring the hands onto something a little bit higher. Even the tip fingers onto something a little bit higher, even higher if that suits you. Okay, and we're going to do work with 15 frogs, and it's going to look like this. We inhale here with a straight spine, and as we exhale, we straighten the legs and bow the forehead towards the shins. Inhale, come up, straight spine, lift the chest. This is one frog. Exhale, bow down. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's go guys. So find your position, bring the heels together, get into your frog pose or higher. Inhale here, exhale, fold, inhale back here. That's one frog. Okay, let's go 15 times. Go. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and let's keep going. I'll count. Close the eyes if you can. Few more. Ooh, knees are clicking. Circulating the energy around the internal energy system. And one more for good luck. Exhale, fold. Inhale, froggy. Let's stay here for a moment. Fab. Close the eyes down. Focus inwardly. Lovely. And then from here we're going to come into almost like a forward fold position. So we might just shimmy onto the ball of the feet, bend the knees, fold into a ragdoll doll, draw the belly in and then just roll the body up one vertebra at a time, tucking the bum under, tailbone down, rolling the shoulders back and down. Yay! And we're standing. Okay, so from here we're going to bring feet to hip width apart. And we're going to do some lateral bending to warm up the spine. So it's going to go like this. Inhaling, left arm up and over as the right hand comes behind us like this. Exhaling, opposite side. So big lateral bends. Draw your belly and keep your hips nice and level. Okay, so the legs might be engaged. And we keep you moving like this. Inhale, exhale. Let's keep going, 2 minutes, okay? Exhale, inhale, exhale. You might close your eyes down, work with rhythm, work with a little bit of power, and just, you know, be kind to yourself. Keep drawing navel back to spine to support the side bend. You might be going slower than this. You might be moving even a little bit faster. It's all about repetition, rhythm, and finding your perfect sort of movement, I suppose. Firm legs, firm feet, belly in, tailbone down, moving here into these lateral bends. Try and use each little exercise as a moving meditation. So when the mind wanders, you're bringing it back to what the body's doing physically, what the breath is doing in sync with the body. Yeah, and just back to this very, very, very present state. Keeping the hips nice and stable. We're lateral bending here from the torso. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lovely. And then just relax the hands down by the side of the hips, eyes are closed, focus on the energy that you've created in the body. Come back to a natural breath. Relax. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Come back to natural breathing. Again, stay nice and tall, lifting the heart space. And open your eyes. Fabulous. Okay, we're working into archer's pose. So come onto the sort of length of your mat and come into like a warrior 2 position. So you've got your right foot forward, pointing forward with the kneecap, and your left back foot is straight. You've got an external rotation of the hip here slightly, but you're turning your back left toe a little further forward. So it's really tracking that knee joint. Bend into the front knee. Take your right arm out in front of you, parallel to the floor and aligned with this front knee, and then clasp the right fingertips into the palm. Point your thumb to the sky. This represents the ego. This arm is parallel to the floor. And you're going to draw a bow and arrow, okay? So you've got your left hand drawing back. Again, we've got thumb pointing to ceiling. Everything's parallel to the floor. And we're gazing here over the right thumb. So we've got this bow and arrow with the hands. Think about drawing your sit bones together and tucking your bum under, belly in. So we're not duck bumming it. Yep, drawing the belly in, settling into the legs. Some people might feel they can go even wider with the legs. Yeah, really finding this sort of active pose. Gaze to the tip of the right thumb. Long deep breath. Okay, we're going to do 1 minute this side. And we're going to switch and we're going to do 1 minute the other side. Really dynamic movement. Spread everything apart. Expand. Okay, we're working with expansiveness this week. And the expansive mind is the positive mind. So it's all about creativity. It's all about opening. It's all about becoming more open-minded. Focusing that gaze point. Working the legs. Sink a little deeper into the pose, but not without flopping. Keep it nice and active. Keep pulling the thumbs back away from the index finger. Try not to shift that gaze point. Long deep breath. Work the legs, work the arms. Really nice courageous posture. Open the heart space. Keep gazing towards that right thumb, guys. Lovely. And swap sides. Move nice and freely to the opposite side. Bend your left knee. Toe pointing forward, knee pointing forward. Strong straight back leg. Turn the back big toe in so it tracks the knee joint. And pull. Pull on your bow and arrow. Okay, tuck the bum under. Draw the belly in. Open out. And work with this archer's pose. Keep gazing toward the left thumb. Long, slow, deep breath. Lovely work. Keep everything nice and aligned. Work the legs. Keep externally rotating the legs. Okay, as if you're trying to sort of hug a piece of paper in between the bum muscles. Fab. Keep drawing that back elbow back. Pointing the left thumb forward. Really spreading the hands apart, spreading the legs apart. A couple more rounds of breath. Lovely. And straighten that leg. Shimmy both legs in and just come standing. So you might heel toe the legs in to hip width apart. Close the eyes down. Connect back to a natural breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Fab. And sit down. Lovely. Okay, come all the way down to cross-legged position or sit on something. Doesn't even matter if it's a chair. And we're working with Ego Eradicator. Okay, so breath of fire, if you're not used to it, don't do this if you are menstruating or pregnant, but I don't think there's any pregnant people on here. Short, sharp pumps of the navel like this. Engage, release, engage, release, engage, release, as the breath comes in and out of the nose quite rapidly. So it looks like this. You're focusing on the exhale as if the belly's pushing the breath out of the body, but there is an inhale as well, obviously. Rapid pumping of the navel, breath in and out of the nose. If it's too much to understand or you're not used to it, then long, slow, deep breath. I might keep this up so you can see what I'm doing. Raise the arms up 60 degrees, straight elbows, sit up tall, bring the fingertips to the pad of the hand and then pin the thumb to the sky, not inwards towards one another, directly up. Okay, hug the shoulders back and down, lock out the sort of thoracic area of the body, close the eyes down, lift up. 3-ish minutes of breath of fire, Ego Eradicator. Okay, let's go. Keep going, guys. I'm going to pop the timer on. Keep lifting, lengthening, opening, straightening the arms. Powerfully pumping the navel for breath of fire, purifying the body. And just keep going with this, okay? If it's too much and you're finding it challenging through the nose, you might just stick the tongue out and just pant like a dog. Closing the mouth halfway through and trying breath of fire again. If the mind starts to wander, bring it back to the sort of arm posture, bring it back to the breath. Lovely. Work with the challenge, guys. It's not simple. It's meant to be challenging. We're expanding our consciousness. That is not easy. Keep pulling the thumbs away from the index finger. Ignore the arm ache, okay? Everybody's feeling it. Let's move past those blockages. Keep pumping the navel. You've got 1 minute left. Okay, 1 minute. Eyes are closed, spine is long, chin is slightly tucked in. Breath of fire. Find that meditation, move past the blockages with courage. You've got 30 seconds left, keep going. Feel that breath stimulating the whole system, purifying the whole of the body. Keep the thumbs up, guys. 5 seconds, let's go. Okay, take a big inhale, very deep inhale, touch the thumbs above the head. Hold the breath. Squeeze. Keep the arms where they are. Exhale. Hold the exhale, apply Mula Bandha, sex organs, toilet muscles, engage. Bum muscles, wee muscles, lower belly muscles. Inhale. Lengthen, squeeze, reach. Spread the fingertips as far as you can. Open up all the capillaries in the hand. Reach up. And then swoop the aura with the hands, spreading light. Yeah, swooshing the darkness away, spreading light around the body. Exhale, bring the hands to the side of the hips. And then just sit up nice and tall. You might bring the hands back to the knees. The palms might even face up. You might do Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb touch. Notice the effects of the posture, finding that stillness. Allow the belly muscles to relax so that you can breathe into that lower area. Really important part of the Kundalini practice is to notice the moments of stillness that you feel straight after a dynamic posture. Okay, this is the neutral mind, this is the meditative mind. This is the place of non-judgment. It's much easier to come from this space with a bit more rationality than the negative mind. Notice any sensations in the body, any tingles, any warmth, any expansive feelings. We're working with this creative energy, Kriya. It's expansive, this creativity. It's not blocked. Take an inhale through the nose. And exhale. Then open your eyes. Wonderful. Where are we? Okay, cool. So, next posture. You can stay like this. This is how we traditionally do it, but it's not always accessible. So, chair or standing, it's up to you. We're going to take our thumb into our palm of our hand and wrap the fingertips around it. So we've created a fist with the thumb tucked in. And then from here, we're going to punch forward. Exhale as we're punching out, inhale as we're punching back. Alternatively, okay? Punch quite robotically and imagine you're punching away blocks that are standing in your way. Keep going, okay? Exhale as you push out, inhale as you draw back. Nice work, guys. Sit up nice and tall and do it with purpose, okay? This is not purposelessness. Don't really know what that means, but hey ho, you do know what I mean, surely. Let's go. Punch, 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 punch. Exhale, move blocks. Sort of snapping the elbow back to the rib cage. Allow that breath to be in sync with the movement and keep punching rhythmically. And the arms are coming forward from the chest, so they're parallel to the floor. Okay, now we've all got these mental, physical, spiritual and energetic blocks, emotional blocks that we have that stop us from being creative, that stop us from moving our life forwards with expansiveness instead of closed-mindedness. Okay, now imagine you're trying to sort of punch those blocks out of your path. Okay, so that your path becomes a much smoother place, a much more open direction. Okay, keep going with it. All those little blocks, you might even hear words coming into the mind that are personal to you, that don't serve you, and you just punching them away. Goodbye, goodbye. Find a meditation as you move. Seconds, so we're going to speed up and change the breath rhythm a little bit. Okay, so just keep going here. Exhale as you punch out, inhale as you bring the arm back, snap it to the wrist, snap it to the ribs. Clearing your path for more positivity, and clearing your space for more expansiveness, more creativity. Let's keep going, a few more rounds. Okay, inhale, draw the fists to the chest. Hold the breath and punch with a held breath as rapidly as you can. Hold breath, punch. As long as you can whilst the breath is held, punch, punch, punch. Bring the fist back, exhale. Inhale here. Go again, punch, hold the breath. Punch as many times as you can whilst the breath is held. Punch, punch, punch. Exhale, fist back to body. Inhale again. Hold breath, punch. Keep going as long as you can this time. And exhale. Bring those fists back to the ribs and relax the hands to the knees. Gyan Mudra. Meditate inwardly. Notice the effects of the posture. Start to draw breath all the way down into the belly. Notice the body feeling a lot more open. When we're working with the negative mind being a little bit out of balance, so a continuous self-critical and judgmental talk, we can become very, very closed in our body, stiff, tense, closed-minded, and our creative energy does not flow. Okay, the positive mind is where the creative energy is. Okay, so this is really, really good for developing that positive, negative mind balance. So keep it with a long, slow breath here. Drawing in all that sort of new energy. And just as we sit in here, we're going to finish with a little mantra meditation where we're focusing on positive affirmations. I am is the positive affirmation. This is the present affirmation. It's from the heart space. I am. Not I wish to be, or I was, or I might be one day. I am. Okay, so we're sitting here nice and tall. Sit up in meditation position. Allow your chin to be parallel to the floor and focus the awareness towards the tip of the chin. This is not always that easy, but try and focus the awareness towards the tip of the chin. And we're going to take an inhale and mentally recite, I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. And then as we exhale, we're going to mentally recite, exhale, exhale, fearless. Okay, so it looks like this, but in the mind. Inhale. I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. As you exhale, you go exhale, exhale, fearless. Okay, and this is all a mental mantra. Helps us focus. Keep the focus on the chin. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big inhale through the nose, bring it into the belly. Hold the breath, mentally chant, I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful, keeping the breath held. And as you exhale, you're saying, exhale, exhale, fearless. Okay, and let's keep going with this in our own way. So inhaling, mental chants. Exhaling, mental chant. Okay, inhaling, mentally chanting, exhaling, mentally chanting. I'll do a reminder with you. Inhale, I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. As you exhale, you say exhale, exhale, fearless. And another together. Inhale. I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. As you exhale, we say exhale, exhale, fearless. Keep going in your own way, suspending the breath. And then just pop the hands so that we've got one hand on top of the other, right down onto the lap. And just touch the tip of the thumbs together and keep going. If you forget the mantra, still want you to do inhale and do I am and say something positive about yourself. And as you exhale, you can say exhale, exhale, fearless. Okay, so you're still keeping that positive affirmation as you draw the inhale in. Couple of last rounds together. Inhaling. I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. Exhale, exhale, fearless. I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. Exhale, exhale, fearless. And just take a couple of last little rounds of breath. Fab. And then when you're ready, you can blink open the eyes and come into a Savasana. So come lying flat on the back or a comfortable relaxation position that suits you. Close your eyes down, lie flat, and just allow the body to be grounded towards the earth. So you're nice and heavy, feet are heavy, your thighs are heavy, your hips, hands, heart, head. And so that little mantra meditation, you can do it on its own. And it's working with the I am, positive mind activation. So you're inhaling positive mind activation, filling up your body with the positive mind activation. And as you exhale, when you're saying fearless, we are releasing the negative mind activation. Okay? Good for balancing out the two minds. And just as you're lying in Savasana, you might still carry on some I am affirmations. This is really, really, really powerful cognitively and on a cellular level to switch you out of that critical and negative back chat. And just coming back to the rhythm of the breath. Drawing the breath into the pit of the belly. Maybe starting to bring a little bit of awareness back to the fingers and the toes, just wiggling them around or tapping them or twisting the wrists. And then slowly bringing the knees into the chest, and you might just hug the knees into the chest, just sort of giving yourself a little hug so that your back's quite nice and flat on the earth. And just take a moment to rest here, just softening out through the lower back and the back of the ribs, the back of the heart space and the shoulder blades. And then bring yourself over to the right side. So you come into little fetus position on the right. Raise the lower arm above the head so you've got a cushion. And just stay here for a couple of moments, giving the heart a rest. Lovely. And when you're ready, push yourself up to a seated position, comfortable seated position, doesn't matter what it is. Sitting up nice and tall, your eyes might still be closed. Then bring the palms to touch at the centre of the heart space. Before we tune out with one long Satnam, we'll take an inhale and an exhale. Then we'll inhale again and then we'll exhale for Sat. Okay, so taking a big inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to tune out. Sat. Wonderful, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this Kriya. I like it. It's a nice one. It gives me loads of buzziness in my third eye space, which I quite like. I hope you enjoyed it.
Universal.